Hey everybody, it's Dina Rico from the Creativity Cave, and I have some really cute projects to show you. They're actually not these, but some alternative ideas for this month's Paper Pumpkin Kit, for the December kit. So the great thing is the ideas I'm going to share with you work really great with printed paper in general, so they're always good ideas to have for printed paper. Now these are the 3 cards that this month's Paper Pumpkin Kit creates. And I just love how fun and cheerful they are. And I love the gold accents. That's so awesome. But what I wanted to do was take the kit and show you some alternative ideas that you can mix it up and create when you, or if you want. So my first card is really simple. I'm actually going to take one of the cards from the kit and let me grab it quick. I love the pre-printed card bases that you get with your kit. So here's one of the cards, and of course you fold it into a card to make this one. But what I did is I took this card and I cut it up. And so I'm just going to take my little mini paper trimmer, which by the way you can get for free when you join my Stampin' Up! Family, and I would love to have you join. All right, so I'm just going to cut this in half. Or, cut the card base in half, basically on the score line. I just left a little edge there. And then I'm going to cut this at 2 3/4. Okay, so I've got basically a 2 3/4 by 5.5 inch piece. And then I'm going to trim that down a little further to 4 inches, just so it's kind of the right size. This one is kind of oblong. Okay, then I'm going to take this and trim this down just a little bit. So it's about 4 by 5 1/4. And I'm not actually measuring this, but I'm just cutting off about 1/4 inch on either side, and that'll give me my layer. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is take a white card base. This is thick Whisper White cardstock, and I'm going to fold it in half. And then I'm going to go ahead and adhere my cardstock layers with one of those little gold accents from the kit. And that's what I love about the kit, is just taking and changing up some of the cards that come with it. Give you alternative ideas. So if you don't have the Paper Pumpkin Kit, first of all, you can subscribe and you'll get all of these amazing extra ideas from me. I give you about 12 to 15 additional ideas each month with my kit to my subscribers, which is a great deal for you. Okay, I'm going to take this layer and pop it up with some dimensionals. And now, if you don't subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, like I said, you can certainly do that. The best time to get it is actually tomorrow. Starting tomorrow, it will be celebration, and you can get a year subscription plus a bunch of bonuses by subscribing tomorrow. If you really want a great deal, you can sign up to become a demonstrator, and then you'll get a Paper Pumpkin Kit in your starter kit with Stampin' Up! And of course, you will also get a discount on your subscription to Paper Pumpkin and all of your purchases from Stampin' Up!, which is awesome. And you don't have to run a business. You can just get a discount. But if you want to run a business, you can do that too. Now I'm going to take one of these little gold accents. I'm going to take a different one than I did on my original sample, just to show you what it would look like. And I kind of like this swirly thing. It's kind of fun. Just a little something different. And then there's all these little tags that have little gold accents on them. And so I'm just going to stamp one of my sentiments on here. And let's see, what do I have? I've got happy birthday. We can always use birthday cards, right? Now, the kit colors include terracotta tile. And there's a little Stampin' Spot in there, but I actually didn't open mine. I like to keep it because I think they're kind of fun to share with people who don't have stamps yet, the little ink spots. So I like to give mine away. All right, I'm going to pop this up onto my card. And we'll stick this down for reals. I kind of just tacked it on there because I wanted to make sure I liked the positioning of it. There we go. Happy birthday. And I'm going to scooch that over just a touch. And then I can accent it with some of these little rhinestones. They're kind of champagne colored. And what I'm really excited about is there are full-on champagne rhinestones coming in the occasions catalog. That starts tomorrow. It's January 3rd in case you're not watching this video today. But I am so excited about our new catalog because it's really awesome. So I just added a couple little accents on there. Isn't that a cute card? And then here's with one of the other gold accents. So really fun cards. Now I've got another one to share with you. And this again, I took and just kind of changed things up a little bit. So I'm going to start with another one of those card bases. Okay, so this time I'm going to do pretty much, well, a similar thing, I should say, not the exact same thing. I'm going to take my little trimmer, and again, that trimmer you can only get it for free when you sign up to be a demonstrator in January, February, or March, so that's kind of an awesome deal. All right, so I cut this, oh no, actually I wanted to cut this at 3.5 by 5, and this is 5.5, so I'm just going to cut a 1/2 inch off. Like that, and that should be the right size. Oh, no, I need to cut a little more off. Oh, because it's 4 3/4 that I wanted. Okay, so I'm just going to cut a little bit more. There we go. And then this is the other half of the card base, which I will cut the same as my solid one from the last card, which is 4 by 5 1/4. All right, I love that little trimmer. It's really handy. Okay, then I'm going to take and fold this in half. What happened to my bone folder? Just give that a good score. And then we'll adhere this to our card base. And oh, my glue. Let's spread that out. All right. Here we go. And then I'm going to pop up this layer that I trimmed out. I love this because it's just a kind of a fun, different look. Now, again, if you don't have these, this paper pumpkin kit, you can make these cards with printed papers that you do have on hand. And because like I said, I'm using this paper pumpkin kit. If you don't have the little sticker sheets that I'm going to use, obviously, with this kit, you can just substitute with die cuts or punches, and that will be really cute too. Okay, so I'm just going to put that on there like so. I'm going to set that aside for a second, and then I'm going to pull this in. Now, what we've got here are some of the stickers that came with the kit to create those other cards that I showed you at the beginning of the video. This one and this one. And so what I'm going to do is take and use a couple of these flower die cuts stickers. I'll just take 2 of these bigger flowers off, and we're going to arrange them on here. So I'm just going to put them down kind of like that. And we're going to put this another one of the little labels that come in here, and I'm just going to put that's going to go right there. I'm leaving that on here just so you can get an idea of positioning, so that when I put my little stickers on, I position them in the right spots. So we'll put a couple of these down here like that. Still looks good. And then I'm going to embellish with a couple of these flowers. So we'll kind of put one right there. And another one kind of right here on the opposite side. Still looks good. All right, I'm going to stamp my sentiment. And I'm actually going to do another happy birthday because you can never have too many happy birthdays. But I think my sample was just because, which I'll show you at the end. Oh, so cute. So I'm using that terracotta tile ink again. That just came with your kit, which is so awesome. Of course, if you're using something else, just substitute ink that coordinates. Okay, so now I've got these on here. Now I'm going to add one little extra touch that's kind of fun. I'm going to take some of my, I think this is called rose metallic thread, and I'm going to take a little bit of snail adhesive, I'm just going to kind of draw a little line across here. And then I'll take some of this metallic thread and just run it around my fingers a few times to get sort of a little circular pattern. Snip that off. And then tack it down onto our card underneath where our sentiment strip will go. And this kind of, okay, well, I already lost it. So we'll just add that right back on here. What I like to do is kind of tack that down and then just sort of make sure the ends got stuck in the adhesive, just so that they're not kind of flinging out all over the place. Okay, so there we go. Happy birthday goes right over the top. And that just adds kind of a fun little metallic touch. And then I will continue with a few more of these little rhinestones that came in my kit. I like using my take your pick tool to place them because it's just so easy to pick these up and place them where you want them to go, which I love. So I'll put a couple inside. And then maybe, did I have an extra one on my sample? Let me take a pick. Yes, I sure did. And then I'm going to stick one kind of right up there. I like having accents and triangles because they sort of look nice to the eye. Now, I want to show you those rhinestones that are in the upcoming occasions catalog. So they're very similar to these, which is kind of fun. I like that champagne look. Now, so here, those are my two kind of additional card ideas for you. Now, if you are one of my VIP members, which means that you've purchased from my online store before, I have a third project for you that'll be on our VIP Facebook page. If you're not sure about that, just message me and I'll make sure you get on there. But thank you guys so much for stamping with me today. Now, don't forget, if you want to subscribe to Stampin' Up, or subscribe to Stampin' Up's Paper Pumpkin Kit, I have a link in the description of this video, and there's also links to my online store so that you can purchase them. Don't forget, starting tomorrow, January 3rd, 2020, oh my gosh, our awesome annual celebration event starts, and you get extra free items when you purchase through Stampin' Up. So if you get that year-long subscription, you can really max out on lots of good treats to get for free. And if you want to know anything more about becoming a demonstrator and getting a discount on all of your purchases, as well as that free paper trimmer, and there's a couple other bonuses that come with this, you just let me know. I'd love to tell you more about it. So thank you guys so much for stamping with me today. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.